What's up, guys? This is Loveless Chan. I did the last video, I think it was last week, of me unboxing the Yoi. And I said I was expecting more stuff. Well, more stuff came from Amazon. Still waiting for the Crane Games packages to arrive. DC7 one, that Japanese Crane game, has taken a long time for it to be shipped and stuff, which I guess is normal. I don't know, it's my first time playing that game, but eventually it'll get here. Might take a few months, but with Chloe it takes 7 to 8 weeks, depending where you live. If you notice my face is red, I got sunburned. I went to the beach and I got sunburn on my legs and top of my feet, and I didn't do videos when my first package arrived because I was in a lot of pain. Finally I'm starting to feel better from it, but I was in a lot of pain. Since I'm sensitive to pain, I was crying and everything. It hurt to walk, but now I'm feeling a little bit better. I will never go to the ocean ever again because I'm very fair-skinned and I get burnt easy. Very easily. I can be in the sun for just a few minutes and burnt. So today we're opening two things. And I'm expecting one more thing to come, but it probably won't come until next week. It hasn't shipped off yet. So we'll start with this one first. Let's see. Okay. And whoever shoved this in my mailbox, I hope they didn't break what was inside of it. Because if it did, I'm going to be pissed. Because sometimes those mailmen are careless about putting stuff in your mailbox here in the South. I'll just shove it in there and then leave the mailbox open. Okay. Right. I couldn't even go to the store this weekend because of the sunburns, and I needed to get stuff and I couldn't. Ooh. Yes! How you say her name? I have trouble saying her name, and sometimes certain Japanese names I have trouble saying, but if I mess up, I mess up. Agritsuko Funko Pop, and I love the show. I haven't caught up on it yet because I'm catching up on other anime shows. So I got a Funko Pop. This costed $6 something. So next is this. Hope I don't do this wrong. Ow, that hurts. Try to tear it. There we go. I'm getting it open. There we go. Ooh. How do I open this? It says women's shirt, but I ordered it and it said it was a men's shirt online. Just hope it's not a women's shirt. Okay. Hope it fits. Oh yeah, that'll fit me. Beerus! Lord Beerus shirt! Yes! I've always wanted a shirt that has Lord Beerus on it. Oh, this is kind of see-through in the back. I didn't know that. Kind of see-through in the back. See-through in the back. I'll still wear it. Lord Beerus is my favorite Dragon Ball Super character. That's Lord Beerus. He's the only Dragon Ball series character I like. So, 2XL. Yeah, that'll fit me. I'll try it on later. See if it'll truly fit me. Great. Now they're doing the thing with men's shirts, making them like women's shirts where they're making the underarm go more in that way, and I hate that because I like my sleeves go either right here or right here. I think it's stupid. Meh, men are wanting to dress like women now. And women, there's a reason why I don't wear women's clothes is because I'm old-fashioned, and to me, women clothes are tighter, they shrink faster, and they dress like prostitutes. When certain women these days, like I said, I'm old-fashioned. I was taught not to dress like that. How women dress like. But not every woman dresses like that. Not every woman. I'm proof. Not every woman does. So, will I have to wear something underneath that when I wear it? No, I don't think so. But I'm sorry, I just don't like the way women dress these days. I'm very old-fashioned. I'm a '90s kid, and I dressed like a boy most of my life when I was a kid. Like, t-shirts and jeans. After a certain age, when I was 7, I wanted to dress like a boy for a reason, and Mom let me. And when I got older, and those girls were starting to dress really, like, sorry to say, prostitutes started dressing with really, 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 really short shorts where you can see their underwear, revealing shirts, show their bust, like most of their boobs and their boobs almost falling out. I don't like dressing like that because it makes me feel uncomfortable. I don't like showing my chest or my legs. Only reason why I'm wearing my knee pants and stuff today is because I'm sunburnt real bad. But I don't. If you're a girl that dresses like that in camisoles and stuff like that, and short shorts, short mini skirts, you can dress however you want, but I will never dress like that. And to me, it's not how women are supposed to dress. And it's Hollywood that brought out those styles because of the rap artists dressed like that. And I'm starting to see people are dressing their little girls and children like that, and it bothers me because that will encourage child predators to kidnap the kid and whatever. Dress your kid like that, yeah, a predator will want to kidnap them and do whatever. Yeah, but enough about that. But I'm expecting one other thing to come in from Amazon, and then something Chloe, the DC7 thing, which the DC7 thing may take several months. It's already been over 2 months, and I'm still waiting on it. It still says during packing, EMS during packing. When it says EMS, it means like It's kind of like UPS. Like, when you get something from Amazon, you know it's saying shipping from USPS or USPS, US, whatever. EMS is the same thing in Japan and in China. It's like a shipping company or ships your packages to you. Still saying EMS packing. And there are some people who played this game in the comments on Google Play Store saying they're still waiting on their packages to arrive. It's taking months. Well, I'm guessing that that company is really, really busy and it takes a while to package everything up. And also, I live halfway across the world from Japan, so it'll take a while for it to get to Japan. I mean, get to America from Japan. So, yeah, it says, yeah, so can't wait until all those anime prizes I won to get here from there. And I'm waiting on something I won from Chloe, which I'll unbox that. I looked up on Amazon a movie I loved growing up called Warriors of Virtue. It was made in the 90s. It's based off of a book about these kangaroos who are warriors and they fight, and they're martial arts warriors and they fight evil. I used to have the movie growing up until my bio dad sold it for drugs. Get drugs. Well, I looked it up to see how much it was on DVD on Amazon. It's $86.97, I think. I'm like, are you kidding me? That's a load of bullshit. That's a ripoff. Because that's an old movie. It should just be worth $5. It should be $5, not almost $90. But I found one of the books from the Warriors Virtue, one of the books, because it was a book before it was a movie. The book was $2 something on there, and I haven't seen that movie since I was 10 years old, and I want to watch it again. Warriors of Virtue, and I love that movie. And I'm not paying $90 for an old movie like that from the 90s. It's not worth that much. It's a rare movie, but it's not worth that much money. That's bullshit. Like, I would be looking for, like, anime memorabilia on Amazon. Like, looked up as a Shomaru plushie. One time, there was one that was for $10 right on there, and it got sold out immediately. And then there's one that's a total ripoff. It was over $230. That's a ripoff for a Shomaru plushie. And then looked up more anime memorabilia. Certain sellers sell certain memorabilia over $100. Like, I looked up Diabolic Lovers plushies, found a plushie, and it was like over like $300 to be exact. And the person, that's a load of shit. Why would you pay $300 for a plushie? $300. That's a total ripoff. So if you look for a movie anything like that, that's like how much Warrior Virtue is and how much those plushie were, that's a total ripoff. Don't buy it. That's scamming you out of your money. I know when to spot, like, people scam you with that shit. That's a total scam. And even a Hot Topic person told me, someone from Hot Topic, I told him how much a plushie was, Baxter Stromer plushie was. He said that's a total ripoff. That's actually a scam. That's what he said, because he goes on Amazon like me all the time. and he learned to spot that stuff too. And yeah, that's a scam, and totally ridiculous. Ridiculous that people will do that to people, even with the India scammers. Like, you know, those robocall apps that you can install and have the app answer the phone for you if an scammer from India calls you. I don't have that app, but those India scammers got around that. How do I know this? They text me all the time. Now they do texting. Yeah, you can do that through a computer. Text someone. I've seen apps on Google Play that you can download and have a fake number and shit, and you can use that fake number from either your computer, your iPad, or whatever, and like text someone, call someone, and you don't have to pay nothing for those numbers. Well, that's what they're doing. So the texts I get are saying, hey, yada yada yada, go to this link to get cash now. Cash now. If you do not want this message to be sent to you any longer, press stop. Text stop. When you want to want them to stop by texting stop, that actually costs like $6. Yeah, it costs you $6 because I tried to text stop, and it wanted to charge me $6 to make this scammer quit texting me. So I just ignore this text. I get them every day. And instead of a number showing, it shows a website thingy showing as a caller ID. And then there's a person that has a regular number that's out of the country texting me. And one said, hi, I'm Amber. I got a great deal for you, saying my real name. Go to this link and you can get an Amazon gift card for $1,000 on it. And no matter how many times I block these people, these scammers that have adapted to the robocall apps to go into texting you, they still call me. They change their number every time. They buffer. They number flip. That's what I call it. Number flip. It pisses me off. Like, I still get calls. I still get calls. And some of the scammers, when I don't answer the phone, when my phone tells me they're a scammer, they leave a message saying, fuck you, bitch. They do. They say, fuck you in the message and all that stuff. And then then next, they text me afterwards saying, trying to get the angle of scamming you, saying, oh, go to this link, yada, yada, yada. If someone sends you a link and you don't recognize the number, don't click it, because the scammer puts malware in the link to be able to take control of your phone and like track you and stuff. And I found an article a friend sent me through Facebook showing me that even sex traffickers send you text for you to click this link and to be able to make you click the link and track your phone and kidnap you too, which is bad. So if you get a text from an unknown number, or if it's like a website up top like what's been happening to me, instead of a caller ID, don't click the text, just block the number, even if the number flips every time. So yeah. My brother's being a dick doing that shit. He's supposed to be working on himself on that. That's not all his Tourette's. He just does that to get a rise out of people and get high off of it. And he drives me fucking nuts! Stop! Sorry about that. Even if I tell him to stop, he still does it. Torments me every day. His mom and dad are gone. So this is also a vlog too, because I do vlogs with my unboxings. But like I said, if you get texts like that, block me immediately. And you gotta watch out for scams with like scams on Amazon where they ask too much for a certain item. It's not worth it. So I'll show what I got today. Doesn't look broke. Glad it isn't. I'm gonna keep it in the box. Keep it in the box and put it on display. Agritsuko Funko Pop. And the Beerus shirt. I rolled my R on it. Beerus shirt, which I've been wanting. Really wanting. Just gotta fold this up now. So, like I said, I'm expecting more stuff to come. I hope it comes soon. Sorry, I have to itch. I think I'm starting to peel on my face. And I'm about ready to peel on my legs too. You know, I couldn't even wear socks on my way home. My shoes, it hurt bad. Like my feet were hurting bad. I was in agony. And then the night I came home, I couldn't sleep half the night because it hurt so bad. I couldn't walk hardly at all. And I couldn't even wash my nose out like I was supposed to. I couldn't eat because I was hurting so bad it was making me sick to my stomach. Well, looks like I'm gonna be peeling soon, and looks like I'm healing. I can walk a little bit better now. I can touch my sunburn now. Yesterday I couldn't touch it at all, but I had to put some cooling ice lotion, aloe vera lotion on it that my mom bought years ago, and it still works. It's blue, and you put it on after you get a sunburn every day, or whenever you want to, and it helps you heal faster. And it works. It works. I think it's called Ice Blue something. I don't know. The bottle's over here. I can show you guys real quick. It does work. I don't know if you can still buy it. Or, I don't know. Sorry, that was my fault. So, Ocean Potion Instant Burn Relief. This is what I've been using. And it works. I've been putting it on every so often. It works. I'm glad Mom still had it. I didn't know she still had it until now. So yeah, that's all that's gonna be for the unboxing today. Right now I'm uploading the video I did last week. So I'm waiting on that. Seriously, Jerry? Drives me nuts. What was I gonna say? So if you guys like the video, leave a thumbs up, and if you want to share it, I don't mind you sharing it. But please do not get offended by what I say about how women dress these days. I'm just really conservative, and I was taught not to dress like that. And it's inappropriate to dress like that because my parents are old-fashioned and raised me in an old-fashioned way, and I'm old-fashioned. So please do not take what I say about some women dress like prostitutes. Well, back in the old days, in the 1800s, yes, that's how women dressed when they were prostitutes. Literally. I know it is research, but I'm not saying all women are. I'm just saying that I was taught better to not dress like that, and I am old-fashioned and will not dress like that. And I was, like I said, please do not get offended because I'm old-fashioned. My parents raised me differently than other parents of today. They grew up in the 50s, 1950s, and 1960s. Also, more news. I'm going to have this eye checked out, my right eye. And I'm going to have my teeth removed because I have no enamel on my teeth. And when you're born with no enamel, even if you brush your teeth, even if you brush them, even if you floss them, your teeth rot. They slowly rot, and that's what mine are doing. And I'm choosing to get my teeth removed and donate them for research for scientists to create toothpaste and mouthwash for people with no enamel, better toothpaste and mouthwash for people with no enamel, and I hope that my cause to do that will help people who are born with no enamel in the future, because it's more common here in the South. Recently found that out. It's more common here in the South that people are born with no enamel. And when I was in Kansas, it was not common. So it was rare in Kansas, but here it's not. So I think I would make a really good difference donating my teeth for that kind of research. So if you guys support me on that, please tell me you do in the comments, because that's what I want to do with my teeth. And yes, I will get dentures. And my mom wears dentures, and so does my stepdad. And they're going to teach me how to care for them and make sure I do care for them the right way. So that's news on me, getting my eye checked out and doing that with my teeth. Just 1 minute. Don't tell me I got another text from Oh, it's from my cousin. Just 1 minute. Just 1 minute. If it's family, I'll answer it. Well, even if I'm on doing this. Okay. He was just letting me know about something about a movie coming out. Oh, I can't. Funimation recently announced. I found this on a website that they announced this. I am a big Yu Yu Hakusho fan, more so than Dragon Ball Super and all that. I just want to let people know. Yu Yu Hakusho is a show that came out in 1990. It's an anime show, and it has yokai in it. It has a spirit detective in it. Yusuke is a spirit detective, but it's kind of like Dragon Ball Z, but not really. I just had a brain fart. Why? Okay, it's a shonen anime, and it was one of my favorite animes growing up, besides Dragon Ball Z. But Yu Yu Hakusho takes the cake. I found out Yu Yu Hakusho is not very popular. It's probably not as popular as Dragon Ball Z or Fairy Tail. But when I was a kid, I'm a 90s kid. When I was 5 years old, I'm 25, right? I was born in 1994. So Yu Yu Hakusho was 4 years old when I was born. But when I was, Yu Yu Hakusho has been out for now, existing for 29 years. And for the anniversary of that, I guess, Funimation has announced that they're remastering Yu Yu Hakusho, which I'm happy for. They're remastering it and putting it on Blu-ray. And I don't like Blu-ray at all. I'm old-fashioned and I like DVD better. But you can either buy it on Blu-ray or DVD. They're putting them in metal tins, DVD tins. And I can't wait for it to come out to rebuy Yu Yu Hakusho because I'm a big, huge fan. And Hiei, the fire yokai with the black flaming hair, like he has black flaming hair, and he has a third eye up here. He is my favorite Yu Yu Hakusho character in any tournament episodes in any of the seasons I've watched are my favorite episodes. And he is the underdog, and he is my favorite. And yes, I will buy the tins for, if I can, if my mom will let me, buy the tins for Yu Yu Hakusho. And can't wait until they finally release it. They announced that they are going to remaster it and put it out there, but they haven't released a date yet when you can buy the tins online or anything, the 10 season cases. Yu Yu Hakusho is about a teenager called Yusuke Urameshi. Sorry, I didn't mean to roll my R's. I do that sometimes. Urameshi, who dies saving a boy in a car accident, and he gets a second chance to come back to life in exchange for him to become a spirit detective and defeat evil foes for a ruler called Koenma. And so he does what Koenma wants, fighting yokai or demons. And eventually he has to go into this tournament with his friend, with people he met along the way, Kurama, Hiei, Kuwabara. He knew Kuwabara from school, but Hiei and Kurama he met on some cases. So they had to fight in the Dark Tournament to defeat the Toguro brothers, who are evil. And Yusuke finds out that his sensei, or his teacher Genkai, knows one of the Toguro brothers. And a lot of stuff went down. He finally beats the Toguro brothers. But later on, he has to deal with Sensui. Sensui is a character who was a former spirit detective before Yusuke. First, there was a woman spirit detective. She was the very first, before Sensui. And she's still living. She is. But she no longer hunts demons or anything like that. And Yusuke does meet her later on. Sensui, he was a spirit detective, and he worked with this other demon who's by his side, who's in love with him. Sensui witnessed something he shouldn't with the Black Club. No joke. It's called the Black Club, where evil humans summon demons from the demon world and they torture them. He saw that happening and messed with his psyche, Sensui. So after that, he formed 7 personalities in his mind. One of them being a little girl, a child. So you can see where this is going. This creator of Yu Yu Hakusho did put mental illness in their anime. I think it was to show people, yes, we should address about mental illness, and we should spread awareness of it. So Yusuke has to fight Sensui, and Yusuke finds out he has demon lineage from his ancestor, Lord Ryzen, who is one of the lords in the demon world. In the demon world, there's several lords. He's one of them, and he used to eat humans. When he died again, it unlocked his demon blood. and he became a demon now. And his demon lineage is the Mazaku. So after he became a demon, woke up from dying from becoming a demon, he defeated Sensui, but he wasn't in control because his ancestor took control of his body. He wants to kick his ancestor's ass. So eventually he goes to Demon World again. He goes to Demon World, Yusuke does, and his ancestor he faces. He trains under his ancestor. He calls him the old man, Ancestor Lord Ryzen. And he finds out his ancestor loved a human. And, they, consummated each other. And that's how he later on in generations, how Yusuke came to be with Demon Blood. So Lord Ryzen swore he'd never eat humans again, so over the centuries he starved himself, and eventually he died in front of Yusuke's eyes, starving himself. So then the demon tournament came, where whoever wins the demon tournament rules over Demon World. Well, a friend of Lord Ryzen's won the demon tournament and made the Kakai barrier go down, but there is conditions. The Kakai barrier separates Demon World from Human World. He made made conditions that demons cannot harm humans, eat humans, or anything. And there's people that guard Demon World, and he is one of them. Guards between Human World and Demon World. They have to make sure humans don't go into Demon World, and demons don't harm humans. And the end of the series, Genkai lets Yusuke and his friends inherit her big estate, which is a temple-like home with forest all around, and there's an ocean. And at the end, Kuwabara, Yusuke's friend, is with Yukina, his sister. And at the very end, you can tell Yukina's pregnant. You can tell she's pregnant. And leave it at that. Them all horsing around at the beach. And very good ending. I wish that the creator would continue on the series, but I guess they have to end it like that. It makes me wonder what happened afterwards. Sorry I spoiled everything for Yu Yu Hakusho, but it's a really good show. But I gotta warn you, since it was the 1990s, certain things were not censored, like the middle birdie, which is a middle finger. Yusuke does flip people off in the show. They only blocked it out on. When I was little, it was on Toonami, and they blocked out the flipping off stuff. There's smoking, there's drinking in it, but not heavily drinking. You see some people sipping alcohol or whiskey. There's a lot of cursing. They say bastard. They say all sorts of stuff. But what you gotta watch for is the middle birdie and some sexual jokes. If you don't want to see the middle birdie, or you get offended by bullying, there's bullying in it. Or if you get triggered by the Sensui episodes, I recommend probably not watching them, because they can be a little trippy and kind of trippy and triggery. And there's a lot of gore in the anime. Like, it's not like Tokyo Ghoul gore, but it's like 90s gore, which is worse than Tokyo Ghoul gore. A little bit worse, but not really bad torture Tokyo Ghoul gore, but there's a little bit there, like Toguro punches a monster in half and the guts go everywhere. And Kuwabara gets his arm twisted all the way around and broke. And it does not bend the right way. And certain episodes there's popping of bones and stuff. So yeah, 90s anime were gruesome. But I just love this anime better than Dragon Ball Z at the time. I would always, whenever it was on, watch it on Dragon Ball Z. And and my brother ran Dragon Ball Z into the ground when I was younger. So that's why I didn't want to watch it as much. But I do like Dragon Ball Super. I'm trying to slowly catch up on it. I'm trying. But if you guys have never seen Yu Yu Hakusho, I highly recommend you watching it. It's very good. You will notice certain voice actors in it, like certain voice actors from Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Super. Like the person that plays 18 plays Itsuko, Yusuke's mom, and the guy that plays Gohan plays Yusuke, but his voice is very different. The person that plays Kuwabara plays Vegeta. So yeah, certain Dragon Ball Z characters didn't always play characters in Dragon Ball Z. They were in Yu Yu Hakusho. The person that played Frieza when Dragon Ball Z first came out plays Genkai, who the person that played Frieza was a woman back then. The Frieza you know now in Dragon Ball Super is a different voice actor. It isn't the same person. I think it's because the woman that first played Frieza when Dragon Ball Z first came out, I'm not sure about this. I'm not. She passed away. So by remastering Yu Yu Hakusho, they will keep the voices original, even the person that played Genkai, because no one else can play Genkai. I mean, she's a sarcastic old lady. She is a sarcastic old lady. She's a funny old broad, too. Certain things she says to Yusuke. Finally get to Yusuke, and he finally listens to her. Yusuke calls her an old bitch in one episode. So yeah, you'll hear bitch in the series. But yeah, I totally recommend you watching Yu Yu Hakusho if you have an anime app where you can watch anime on it for free. I would look it up, watch it. Or you can buy the disc sets. And I recommend you watch it. It's a very good anime. It used to be number 2 in popularity when I was a kid. It was Dragon Ball Z, Yu Yu Hakusho, then it was One Piece, I think Inuyasha. And that was when I was a kid. Now Yu Yu Hakusho has gone down in the scoreboard because not very many people are into it. There's not very many fans now, but there are fans, and I'm one of them. But kids these days never seen Yu Yu Hakusho. Like, I've asked actual anime fans that are teenagers, and if I've seen them out in public, I ask them, "Do you know what Yu Yu Hakusho is?" And they said, "What was Yu Yu Hakusho?" And I said, "It's a 1990s anime that's just as good as Dragon Ball Z. I recommend you watching it, or Dragon Ball Super." Now, be warned, there's cursing and all sorts of things in it. But it's worth watching. And I'll say, "Oh, I'll look it up." Like, And I told him, you'll recognize certain voice actors in there from Dragon Ball Super, just to warn you. Yeah, I'll talk about anime and stuff in my vlogs, along with me opening stuff. I'm itchy, sorry. From sunburn. I even got sunburn on my head. So so if you like shonen anime, I recommend Yu Yu Hakusho if you have not seen it. You should watch it. It's very good. You will love it. I rather watch it in Japanese dub with English sub because you get more of the story than anything else, and because the English version they have to cut out certain things, and Japanese dub you get, like I said, more of the story. But the most disturbing character on Yu Yu Hakusho is Sensui. He disturbs me completely because of what he went through. He has PTSD, and he has a personality disorder too. So his personalities, his 7 personalities do show, and they are disturbing, except for one, the little child one. They never show it, but his demon friend explains it. But you will see one of his disturbing personalities that is a psychotic, sorry to say, bastard. Yusuke actually fights the psychotic bastard personality, and it's a gory fight. but yeah, it's worth watching. I was hooked when I first watched it when I was 5. Yeah, I was too young to watch it, but my mom let me watch stuff, even horror movies at a young age. She says to me, you need to know this. You need to deter fiction from reality. What she means by that is, as long as you know it's fake and don't let it go in your life and be real. Like, you know those kids that do play video games and and that think that it's real in real life, and they want to live out their fantasy of shooting people. That's what my mom means. Like, you need to differentiate fiction from reality and not follow and not make it real in your real life and do bad things to people. You gotta remember it's fake, not real. As long as you know that, you can watch whatever the heck you want, but not adult videos. That's what my mom said when I was a young age. And I said, okay, Mom, I know what you mean. I understood what she meant. And I still do to this day. So she let me watch whatever, as long as I knew that. But some people don't teach their kids that anymore. And kids think video games is reality, and they want to live out the reality of their video games and do bad things to people, which is wrong. People need to teach their kids what my mom taught me, and also teach kids not to do drugs, smoke, vape, anything like that. My mom told me if I did drugs or if I drank, she'd whip my ass. Literally, she would whip my ass. And I was like, okay, Mom, I won't do that stuff. And I still saw what drugs and alcohol did to my life. It destroyed my life at a young age. So I understood drugs, alcohol, smoking, bad no-no. Kids need to be taught that. But apparently parents don't teach their kids shit anymore. And my brother has a point about that. You need to teach your kid what's right from wrong. Even what my mom taught me about whatever I watch and whatever I play is fake, and don't jumble it in with reality and do bad things to people. I agree with my brother on that. But I also agree that certain citizens shouldn't have guns. Shouldn't have guns because of this issue that's going on with gun violence and stuff. To me, it's not video games that do it. It's the mental state of the person that does it. And because our government has a shitty mental illness system. Like, I have an aunt who's fucking bipolar and has a mania with her bipolar, and she's allowed to have a gun. The only, and she can have mania problems and shoot up someone. I mean, they got assault rifles in the house, like all sorts of guns. That's what I'm meaning. Mentally ill should not have it. Even if you're bipolar. Like in Kansas, if you were in a mental hospital, even once, it's illegal for you to have a gun. Here, it's different. It's different. They allow you to. In the South. Which is fucking stupid. 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 No wonder why there's fucking shootings all the time. Because, one, the government has a shitty mental health system. Two, they don't care about the mentally ill or the disabled. Several governors have said this on live TV. Even the governor in Kansas, the old governor, the male one. And they let people with mental illness, even bipolar, even if they weren't in mental illness facilities, let them have guns. Let them buy guns. Guns, in the first place, back in the olden days, way, way, way olden days, was only supposed to be used for war. They were designed for war, not for citizens to have. But citizens wanted protection from enemies, so they begged the government to let them have guns. So now people can have guns now. They're a tool of war. And even if you take guns away from the citizens, they can go to the black market and buy a gun and use it on people. There's a reason why a certain country, Japan, has a law, the sword and firearms law, where it's illegal to have swords and to have guns, but the Yakuza, true fact, the Yakuza has guns. Yeah, they're the fucking Japanese mafia, they have guns. And only the police can have guns, I'm guessing. Is how I understood that law. But sometimes I can miscomprehend, but in World War II, after Hiroshima, they made that law with the swords long beforehand because of the Ronin stuff going on back in the old days. They made the swords law first before the gun law. But when Hiroshima happened, where they were bombed, they made the gun law where you can't have guns. Well, guns are sold on the black market over there every day, even here in America. So they can get past it. And Japan swore not to get in any war ever again because of what happened in Hiroshima. They wanted their country peaceful. Well, their country's peaceful now. One, they did the sword and gun law, which was a good thing. I think America needs to make one just like that, to where certain citizens cannot have guns. Like, we should make the assault rifles illegal for the citizens to have. You can have shotguns, you can have pistols, but not fucking assault rifles. But still, they can still go to the black market, buy it from gangsters, assault rifles and stuff, and still shoot up people. They still can. So getting rid of guns will solve the problem when someone can buy it off the black market online, the deep web. Hell, you can buy cursed objects from the deep web. Cursed objects, yes. You can buy anything from the deep web. You can buy anything from the black market. Like, you can, like, buy a haunted doll or demon-possessed doll or whatever. Like, and I believe in that stuff. I do believe in that stuff, in the supernatural, but what we need to do is better our health. America needs to better and actually care about the mentally ill and the disabled and give them better health care. Give them better care so shootings don't happen. Like, we need to do something about bullying, too. Bullying. Because bullying also causes kids to want to shoot their bullies, which are the fucking popular clique. Trust me about that. It's mostly the popular clique that bullies the underdog. Because that's what happened to me. But I did not choose to fucking shoot people. I didn't choose to say, oh, I'm going to go shoot up school. No, I did not do that. I just dealt with it, and also I quit school because at the time I already had PTSD from child abuse when I was young. From my drug addict and drunkard of an old man who's dead now, thank God. But yeah, I hate my old man, my real father, because he ruined my life. So what I'm saying is, we need to do something better the mental health system, and maybe put laws where the mentally ill can never get guns. Not even people with bipolar who have never been in the hospital, mental hospital. I've been in a mental hospital several times for my PTSD, and I've seen shit in there that will scar you for life, like teenagers got raped in there. I saw abuse happen where they dragged a kid down the hall and, like, dosed him full of drugs with a needle in his butt. I've seen worse things. I was in Kansas, and I swore to myself I'd never go back into one, and I haven't. I've gotten good treatment since I moved here to the South, but doesn't mean I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not a crazy person. I may have PTSD and depression, but I'm not crazy. I just have flashbacks, and sometimes I black out, and I don't know what I do when I black out. People have sworn I've got violent a few times when I blacked out, and I don't remember it. Sorry, I gotta hang now. I'm gonna write it off. But it doesn't mean that I'm crazy. It doesn't mean that I'm crazy. But I have more control over my PTSD now because I'm taking medication for it. I'm getting that help I need, therapy. But not all people can get that, and they go shooting out people. Hell, we need to get rid of Nazis, the KKK and stuff, because in other countries it's illegal to be in those organizations. Those white supremacists came over from the World War II era because we brought them over here because we needed them for research. Research on diseases. That's why the Nazis and the KKKs and white supremacists exist, because America brought them over after World War II. Which was stupid. Now we have hate in our country, and we need to get rid of the hate. We need to get rid of the hate, in my opinion. We need to make it illegal to be a Nazi, make it illegal to be in the KKK, make it illegal to be a white supremacist, because there's, like, now 3 of them. 3 shootings that happened because they were white supremacists or a Nazi or the KKK. I mean, like in Europe, it's legal. You will be put in jail or be put to death if you are a Nazi or part of the KKK or a white supremacist. And you're serious about that, because what happened in World War II, where the Jews were massacred by the millions. Now, if you go on Netflix, I will promise you this, it'll still be on there. Go on Netflix. Look up real footage of the concentration camps. Click the one that shows about the original footage. It's all in black and white. And you will see Americans going to these concentration camps. You'll see dead bodies everywhere in piles and stuff that are skin and bones that look like skeletons. The people look like skeletons. And they were housed in just like a tiny room like my room. Like 20 people will be housed, stacked on beds, on hard beds. They lived in filth. They were starved. They were gassed. They were shot. Just because they were Jewish. Even gypsies were. Even people who didn't follow, who refused to be part of the Nazi regime were put in those camps. Even children. And you want those people, the Nazis, the white supremacists in our country who caused that to happen? No, we shouldn't have them in our country. We should kick them out, like deport them or something. Or something like that to get rid of the hate. They caused hate in our world. And it's ridiculous. And certain countries like Europe ban it. They even ban hate crimes against the LGBTQ community, which we need to do, because you can get arrested and charged for it in Europe, because they're big on LGBTQ community stuff. So we need to do that, like ban Nazi religion, white supremacy, the KKK. We need to ban it all. I don't care if I get in trouble for saying this, but I have a fucking point, because look at World War II. Look at World War II. Look at what happened to the Jews. It could happen again. It could. Well, practically it is happening again with the immigrants now in America. They're in camps now, and they're being treated like shit. So history does repeat. I'm sorry, I just had to vent all this shit out I've seen on the news and talk about anime, and I mean, damn. America, grow up. We just need to do what Europe has done. Ban white supremacy, ban the Nazis, ban the fucking the KKK religion, all those three. We need to ban it all. Like, make it illegal, but yeah, we have freedom of religion over here. Well, the freedom of religion, look where it's going. People getting shot by what? Nazis, white supremacists, and all that shit. See where that's going. And in the past, people have killed in God's name. Have killed in God's name. Have killed in God's name because they believe blacks, Mexicans, and Jewish people, and Asians are sin to be born. Come on. Religion is bullshit, in my opinion. This is why I don't also believe in no religion. Religion was crammed down my throat when I was very little, and I didn't agree with it because religion, God's religion says, oh, it's a sin to be gay. We should kill the gays. I don't want a God that says you should kill someone for being different. I don't want a God that says kill someone for being different, for being gay, or for being black, or for being Mexican, Asian, Korean, whatever. That's no God to me. That's why I believe in no religion. That's what the Nazis are doing, killing in God's name. That's what the white supremacists are doing, killing in God's name. Because they do believe in God, but believe in those things about race. point that religion is just a fictitious thing used to control man. So, if you guys agree with me, and you're atheists, and agree with me with all this shit, please tell me in the comments if you do. Because I am tired of seeing news upon news about this bullshit going on. Because religion, yes, Nazism is a religion. The KKK is a religion. White supremacy is a religion. What has religion done over the millennia? Destroy lives. Has destroyed lives in some way. Killing people. Because their God tells them to. Point? I'm an atheist, and also I'm a pacifist. I do not believe in violence, and I do not believe in killing any person, or even creatures, animals, or anything not human either. Killing is wrong. Killing is wrong if your religion tells you to kill someone. It is wrong. Sorry, guys, but I just had to vent about this stuff. Even tell you about Yu Hakusho and show you my what I got in the mail. But I have a point about some of these things. And if you agree with what I say, please tell me in the comments. I mean, I have a point about all this stuff, even my brother does. Like, about the gun violence, about mental illness, about parents don't teach your kids hardly anything anymore. So if you guys like the video, please leave a like and share if you agree with some of the things I've said about gun violence, about mental illness, about anything I've said in part of this vlog. Yes, while I do unboxings, I will do vlogs, and I hope you guys don't mind it, but I tend to do that. I'll do more vlogs in the future with unboxings. This is the longest vlog I've ever done with an unboxing. So shout out to Joe, who always watches my videos, and shout out to anime fans out there, Yu Yu Hakusho fans. Shout out to my friend from another state who watches my videos too. And I'm glad you guys watch my videos and love my videos. I'll see you guys later. Love, Chuck.